Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Tommy Edman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In the dirt, and that's ball two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris racing after it. And there's one down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses. Out to short, Perdomo. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. Brent Rooker digs in now. Swings through the sweeper. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, and our pitcher in this game, George Kirby.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. In for a strike, 0-1. In the air, center field. Edman in position. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that drops in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now A man into scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Down. Back here at Chase Field at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Thought back to work. Line drive and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCarthy puts it away. One down. Now Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Line drive to short and caught. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. Rice tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. There's a swing and a drive. Gurriel on the run. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Alec Thomas now. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And it beats him. What a play. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. To the right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Rojas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 36 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down. Now here's Trent Grisham. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a ground ball to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And the Mariners set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a great play for the out. Now up next for Arizona, Michael Harris II. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
McCarthy in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's way high. Going to count 1-2. Harris, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just going to throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's Ketel Marte. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. They get the out. As we go to the top of the fourth, Will Smith to the plate. Up the middle, Perdomo tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Tap foul at the plate. Fourth inning underway, no score. Well struck right field. They got it for out number 2. So digging in, Brent Rooker. And there's a strike.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Rooker headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Suzuki takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's Josh Naylor. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Riley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. What a stop. Fires to first. Steps on the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a fly ball. Well struck left field. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Rice. Fought back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. That's inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Missed with a changeup. And now 3 balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fought off foul. And that's a base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Up the middle, Perdomo. They get the force, and that is that. And we're back. And now Alec Thomas. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. 1-1. And that one moves his feet. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. No outs. Runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Now fly ball to right center. Edman sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. That one pulled foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
makes the catch for the second out.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for any.
Now pitching for number 55.
McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Here goes the runner. Swing and a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Marte, the next to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Josh Naylor will hit next.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
1-0.
And that is downstairs. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike. Ball 3.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Heading for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Crawford throws to first in time. Inning ends. Back here in the desert. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, digging for 2.
He's in there.
Waste no time there. Challenge. Him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores. And up next for Seattle, Brent Rooker. And that's outside, ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tying run at the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side. McCarthy on the move. And there's one down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. Marte throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Check swing, and that's a ball. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Inside. And it's 3-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the D-back. New pitcher for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he handles it himself for the out. And now the DH, Alec Thomas. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Santos, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. 2 down, bases empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, right field, Suzuki. And that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And another ball with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he held up. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Trent Grisham. And it stays fair. One runs in, runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Arozarena in to score, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Will Smith. Hard hit, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Hey, a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he could...
Ground ball to first, could be 2. He fires home for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Off the mark there. 1-0. That one hit to right. Suzuki sizing this one up. 2 away. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing. Did he go? Yes,
No
he
ball.
did.
1 strike.
On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Ketel Marte stands. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Rudder takes off. And he grounds one to the right side. Rice takes it to the bag. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Thompson back to work. That one way inside. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score, and he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Big RBI for him right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Ben Rice up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. Next to hit, Donovan Solano. That's in there. That's strike 1. Ground ball could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. Back here in the desert, onto the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. He was late there, strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire